In the only building this franchise has ever known. We're at the home of the Texans. Welcome to NRG Stadium in Houston. Welcome, everybody, to the booth. I'm Kate Scott, joined by Brock Heward for this game. And Brock, as a former quarterback, I know your focus is on the offensive side of the ball ahead of this kickoff.
Yeah, these two offenses are so fun to watch because the best offenses in this league, Kate, they're about trust. And it just pops out. When you study them during the week on the game film, you just see it. They trust one another. That's head coach, that's coordinator, that's play caller, that's to the quarterback, and then certainly the 11 on the field. Both these groups are getting it done.
From his own end zone, here we go. This isn't even going to make the 20. The coverage team gets to him. All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10. Straight to the air they go. Has him on the quick hitter. And that's good yardage with a new set of downs.
That is what elite offenses are all about. Why worry about 3 downs when you need only 1? Move the chains in one play and keep driving that defense backwards.
He's got a man left. And he'll push this upfield and earn them a new set of downs.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes.
This nigga got a team full of out of position.
That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them a first down.
Oh my gosh.
1st and 10 from the 41.
Why niggas just don't play the fucking game the right way?
They're throwing it. Caught him deep behind the line. Oh, the ball is out. And the Texans grab it. And what a way to begin the scoring, Brock, as they take it back for the touchdown. The Texans take a 6-0 lead on their opening drive. Like a freight train leaving the station after scooping up that fumble. Oh, he got moving on his way to the end zone, Brock. Nice hustle from the big man.
Is there anything more fun than seeing these big old human beings get their chance to get on a scoreboard? You see how he just ignites everybody.
That one right down the middle. And the Texans will jump out to a 7-0 lead. Still reeling a little after fumbling that away, but they're going to get it right back with this kickoff. Here's a return from the 7. And he's brought down just inside the 25 on the return. They're out and set, 1st and 10. Airing it out to start this drive. Short pass brought in. And he'll go down, and we'll say right at the 39-yard line. The end result there, 15 yards and a first.
Good offenses. Okay, good play callers know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted him. They wanted him in a route in space where he could make that initial play comfortably, but then go to work after.
And a massive hit at the end of that play. Oh, baby. But he hangs on through it. Still able to get that first down.
As long as these are the results he's getting, they're going to be just fine with him calling his own number. He does such a good job of seeing the field and knowing when it's his time to take it himself.
Throwing now on first down. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
And look at that. All that effort and success from the previous play, it is gone. Credit to this defense who snapped and clear. That's part of this game. You got to snap and clear. Give up a big play, come back and make a big one for yourself. And they do get home with that sack.
Another try following the sack. Again, he's under pressure, and he goes down. And the back-to-back sacks. Nice work by the defense there. Sets him up with a third down.
Okay, it's pretty clear, isn't it? It's this constant pressure that this defense has imposed on this offense to keep them out of rhythm and build up this lead. This offense is not going to offer a comeback if this quarterback continues to run for his life.
And the Texans go in nickel coverage, third down. Trying to throw here out of the gun. He beams one deep right side. And oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Cooper to Gene in to pick it up. And the Texans take over inside the 35 after the interception and a spirited return.
I know he started the play as a defender, but gosh, he looked good, didn't he? Running it back, he looked like a receiver navigating on that return. The way he saw the field, evaded obstacles, and he chewed up yardage in the open space. That would make those offensive coaches and teammates proud. We've seen defensive players get touches on occasion, and I think he just gave himself maybe a look on that side of the ball down the road.
Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the big play drives them backwards. Second down coming up. Trying again, following the sack. On the move, headed right. An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
Just got it away before the hit, but it doesn't matter. It's incomplete. Fourth down coming up. The Texans set to punt. And he's got a good chance to really stick him deep his first time out. Fair catch, hauled in at the 18-yard line. So before they can set up for another play, we've hit the end of the first quarter. Neither side separating much so far. We'll make our return to NRG Stadium after this. Back and beginning the second quarter. Lions in possession. They got this after forcing a punt at the end of one. Interception last drive doesn't deter them. They're going right back to the air. He's going to end up out of bounds well short of that line, so the defense credited with a sack.
You know, in that situation, as hard as it is and everything flying around you, you just got to get rid of the ball. You got to know where you are, not just wide receivers, but always got to know the boundary. Running backs and quarterbacks do. Looked like we saw a little bit of panic, hence going out for the sack.
Throwing on second and real long here. And that pushes them back. Third down coming up.
That is now the fifth sack this offense has had to endure in the first half alone. We're at a double-digit pace here. And I'll tell you what, I know how these defensive coordinators work. They can feel the blood in the water. They are not going to stop getting after this quarterback until this offense can find a way to protect itself.
Defense with an excellent opportunity at a stop here on third down. From his own end zone on third and long. Throw came out right as the defense got to him. That's an incomplete pass. Looking for his wide receiver there. And that brings up fourth and long. He'll throw it from his own end zone. It's another first half mistake. He's intercepted again. And the Texans get the football back after returning this to the 15-yard line. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. And he powers through the middle for a gain of 4.
You know, these are the kind of runs, Kate, that a balanced game plan and a balanced offense is built on. It gets you good yardage, it sets up your play action, and it keeps that defense honest.
Willis to throw it. He's on the move. Jukes out a one-stop. And he's tackled with a 1st down yardage.
You know, that's one of those little mental Rolodex plays. Right before the snap, you know if the read isn't there, that option isn't there, you can use your legs to make the adjustment and go get the 1st down.
4 downs now to get in. Here's 1st and goal. They'll try and punch it in. We'll score. It's a Houston touchdown. The Texans grow their lead just before halftime. Groupie adds the extra point. And the Texans double their lead to 14. The kicking team all ready for the Texans, and forward they run to send it away. He's going to return it from a yard or 2 deep. A big hit there. He's not even going to make it back to the 20. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. Trying to shake off the interception. He's looking to throw. He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. And he'll get it up to the 27.
I call this quarterback's best friend. Some call it a safety valve, some call it automatic, but it's sure nice as a quarterback when you got a trusty running back over the middle of the field that you can depend on.
Complete out to the right. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains. Here's 1st and 10 from the 34. They'll try and throw it here. Oh, put some heat on this deep ball. Left side. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Hit arrived as the ball did to break things up. And it's going to be 2nd down.
Well, that was almost one of those nice chunk plays you like to see in the NFL, Kate, before he was able to recover and provide the hit and ultimately dislodge the football. You like to see that physical edge and scrappiness to contest any kind of shot plays down the field.
2nd and 10 now. They send in the hands of Will Dissly. And he'll be out of bounds right along the 40.
He's just one of those guys, Kate. Even when he's not open, he's still a target thanks to that physicality and his ability to just play bully ball. They don't like forcing into coverage, but sometimes when you got a bully like him that can create space, you just find a way to get him the ball.
And that's a win for the pass rush. Hit as he threw it, leads to the incompletion. 4th down coming up.
You know, when we were growing up in the backyard, we call them alligators. 1 alligator, 2 alligator, 3 alligator. He needed another alligator in order to get that ball off. Credit the defense for forcing the incompletion.
Offense still staying out after the incompletion. They're going to try on 4th. They're going for this. A desperate heave here for 6. And they won't do it. That falls incomplete on 4th down.
Hey, being denied once again. Is there going to be a trust level on that sidelines to go for it the next time they get this shot?
Here's Willis to the air. And that's going to be incomplete. Still time for a couple of plays, though. 15 seconds left. Looking for Sam Laporta with that one. And we'll see what they do here on second down. Willis. He keeps those feet in and makes the catch.
Well, that one came with a high degree of difficulty. Had to balance, focusing on the catch, keeping those feet in bounds.
Looking to throw on 3rd and 1. Chased out to his right. And he just gets rid of this one, but unfortunately, that means 4th down coming up.
Look at how well the coverage held up on that play. Even as the QB escapes the pocket and buys extra time secondary, well, they got real sticky, stay tight, and force the throw away.
Here's Willis. He connects downfield on 4. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down.
I was about to say a touchdown. You fucking bitch, you. Oh, you fucking bitch. Oh, you so fucking bitch. Oh, I tried to get his head.
Kate Scott, Brock Heward with you as we're about set to begin the 3rd
Oh, I
quarter.
tried to get his ass, you funky bitch.
Fox now to kick this one away. Brings in the kick at the 9. They crush him right along the 20. That is where their offense is going to take over. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. To throw, here's Willis. He's got him, that's Moss. And he takes a shot near the marker, but it looks like he still has enough for that 1st down. Willis now. Getting out to his left. And he's brought down after a short gain. That's the rookie from Texas A&M who took him down. They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9. Throwing is Willis. Complete out to the right side. And that's good yardage there with a new set of downs to boot. On the 44-yard line now, 1st and 10.
First and 10 at the 44-yard line.
Willis looking to throw. That's complete to Sam Laporta. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. An excellent gain, 20 yards there, and that's going to move the sticks. 1st down, ball at the 36.
First and 10 at the 36-yard line.
Here's a throw. He's going deep. They connect on the deep shot. And in for the Houston touchdown. Groupie to try the point after. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Texans stretch their lead to 21. The kicking team all ready for the Texans, and forward they run to send it away. Returnable from the 1. Only manages to get this back to the 20 before he's taken down. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. They'll come out throwing. Completed over the middle. And he gets him around 6 there. Eric Kendricks there for the tackle.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for on first down. Textbook. It sets up second and very manageable, and it creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
From the 26 on second down. Has him on the quick hitter. And he'll get it up to the 44. Give him 18 yards on that play, Brock, and it gets him a first down.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains, there wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
Trying to throw here out of the gun. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. They haven't found it easy to score in this one, Brock, and physicality just like that, a big reason why.
And it usually is, Kate. I love defensive coordinators when they say, hey, it's not just what you see, it's what you hear. And you could hear the physicality of that knocking the ball loose.
Throwing it again here. He had it for a moment,
supposed
but
to
a
be
great defensive play to jar it
fucking
loose. Incomplete.
Making it harder than it needs to be right there. Just
Gosh.
get the catch first. Guarantee some
Come on,
yards.
Madden, I've been
And then worry about
jumping
escaping the
routes.
defenders
Give me
and getting
hits.
upfield.
To the air, third and long. Just got it away before the hit, but it doesn't matter. It's incomplete. Fourth down coming up.
You know, that was a play, Kate, right there where you need to buy your receivers just enough time to get open along your routes. And your quarterback enough time to find and hit him with the throw. Time? Well, that's not what he had. O-line couldn't hold up, and it forces the incompletion.
Now we're going to get an offensive timeout. That's their first. As that'll leave them with just 2 to use the rest of the way. Third down pass didn't work, but the offense staying out there on 4th. Throwing
She's
from
so
the gun. He's going to push one deep down the right. And that one's going to be knocked away, and that's going to force a change in possession. And a surprising fourth down call does not yield a first. This doesn't get there. It's a turnover on downs. From the 44-yard line now, 1st and 10. Throwing now from the gun.
Furiosa.
Holding up, they're able to drop it. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
You're not going to see it in the box score, Kate, at the end of the game, but that was some high-quality zone coverage right there. Great design, tremendous communication, everybody trusting one another, and it allowed them to just collapse that pocket and finally get home.
Boom. Megatron can't tackle me.
Wrap up this 3rd quarter. They come to the line here, and this is 3rd and 6. Back to throw.
Ooh.
He has the first over the middle. He goes the distance. Touchdown, Houston. The Texans put up even more points in a win. It's a DK Metcalf touchdown. His 2nd scoring catch of the game. Man in motion here.
Man. Red 18. Red 18. Say hi.
He's throwing for it. And that one's caught. Add a couple more on to this massive, some might say insurmountable lead here in the 4th. The kicking team all ready for the Texans, and forward they run to send it away. He'll bring it out from a couple yards deep. And the return sets them up just beyond their own 20.
At their own 21-yard line.
They're out and set, 1st and 10.
Furiosa.
They're going to throw here to begin the drive. This one delivered off target, Brock. That's incomplete.
There's no way.
Doubled him, knowing that was where the pass was likely headed. That's
No way, y'all.
a bit surprising.
Not
QB
catching
still rooted
pigs.
that direction with how well the defense had that one covered.
Throwing it again on
Zone,
second
zone.
down.
Oh,
Forced out to his right.
pick!
Oh, no, they get him yet again. Picked off by Eric Kendricks. And the Texans are going to get the football inside the enemy 40.
There's some serious self-scouting going on right now. What is this quarterback not seeing that has led to these 3 interceptions in just this game? And then overall, what is this offense doing that has this defense clued in coverage-wise to every route combination they're trying to throw?
Give him 4 that time, so 6 to go on
Chilling
second
with the
down.
funky bro.
He'll expect more from himself on those type of plays, but there is nobody that's going to complain
Breath smell
about
like
that
shit.
one. If you can do math, 4 plus 4 plus 4 equals a first down.
They give it to him again. Room to run inside the 20. Touchdown, Houston! The Texans continue piling it on here in the 4th. It's what every player who scores a touchdown wants to do, Brock. He wants to get right back there and put another 6 on the board.
I've never met an NFL player content with 1 end zone trip in a game.
Nope.
Yeah, if you're content, you're not making it to this league. You get one, you instantly think of another, and the fortunate few are able to actually deliver on it.
Go, go, Power Rangers!
And the Texans grow their lead yet again.
What's up, little bro? What's up, little bro?
The kicking team all ready for the Texans, and forward they run to send it away. Chooses to bring this one out. And the return sets them up just beyond their own 20.
At their own 22-yard line.
And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. Looking to throw here and shake off that previous INT. He lets one fly deep downfield. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Just couldn't hang on through the contact. So it'll be 2nd down. This will be the last play before our 2-minute warning.
Big boy, no team.
2nd and 10 now.
There wasn't no pick! Oh my gosh!
Takes us to the 2-minute warning in Houston.
I'm spamming triangle.
Lions hoping to do
He don't
some
even try to make a catch
maybe.
animation. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh.
They're set up at the 35 now.
This nigga's
To
getting
throw here on 1st
saved.
down.
Oh, halfback screen.
This time they're going to get there, and they drop it. And
be a worst-case scenario. Pass rush just kept coming and bearing down. And he was looking for an
I'm not
escape.
your
There wasn't
daddy,
there.
I'm
Some
your
of those plays in
grandpa.
hindsight,
Boom,
Kate, where you really got
boom.
to understand, I got to cut bait, cut
Yep,
my losses,
that route
and
gone. He ain't
avoid
throwing
such a
it.
negative play.
And he just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be third down.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's
Mama
getting rid of the
died.
ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to...
Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the defense comes through to back him up ahead of fourth down.
Kate, I've seen a one-step drop. I've seen a 3, a 5, a 7. Some of the boots and
So that's why
play
in the
actions
last
get more
Guardians of the Galaxy
depth.
went
20-step
down.
drop.
Okay.
That's not going to cut it. Except for this defense, it just adds a
He
whole
ran
bunch
away.
of negative yards to that
Alright, it
play.
makes sense.
Here he goes. Got to have this on fourth down.
He can have all that.
He's got a man left. And he's brought down. They're spotting this one right at the 20.
Oh,
Absolutely
fuck,
no
they abducting
chance of getting
kids
the
on
yards he
Guardians of the
needed. He's
Galaxy.
brought down well short, and they're going to turn it
Oh,
over
the
on
internet ain't
downs.
go crazy over this.
I get it, it's already over.
They
Go
abducting
down
children.
swinging. Unfortunately, that play, like so many of them today, Kate, has been pretty indicative
It's kidnapping.
of how this contest has gone.
They'll run here on first down.
Hell's goddamn council coach at when they actually need to counsel some shit.
Good rip on first down. That brings up 2nd and 2.
Be counseling all the black people on the low thing we don't know. Counsel these white people with this bullshit.
After a nice gain and a first down.
Kate, I know you can see that smile on my face as we stand next to each other. Sure, I love that run. But I'm thinking about some great running backs. In
I
fact, Floyd
like your
Dillon
goddamn
created a
stinking
lot of
kind,
negative-
nigger.
And stop me if you've heard this before, Brock. They've scored again, and they grow that lead further. The
Look like a
Texans throw
goddamn
6
roach
more
on the bottom of
blowout.
my boot.
So the Texans gonna run it back, try for another 2-point conversion. Willis.
There's a snake in my boot. Oh, Lord.
And there's a man there. It's intercepted.
Oh, good. He ran out. Cool.
Man, Brock, even when they score, things just aren't going their way. The 2-point try fails following that touchdown, and that really encapsulates how this contest has gone for them.
They're just not able to stay out of their own way sometimes. Get a little momentum, immediately give away a chunk of it. It does prove, though, from here on out, they're going to take whatever shot they got.
The kicking team all ready for the Texans, and forward they run to send it away. He'll take this at the 10. And he'll break the 15, but not get much further. Tough field position to start this one out. This undoubtedly the final snap of what's already a decided contest. One final shot here. A bit of desperation on this deep shot.
Shit.
And that pass is dropped. Fitting. That would be their final play of the game as we've reached the end of this one. So it's the Texans who defend their building and take the win.
Tell you one thing, boy.
And if they could
You
play
sure
at
do
this
got a
level
big sack of
every
nuts on
time
you to
out,
play all the way to
their
the
coaches
end like
will be
that.
happy as they could be. Total team effort, a dominating victory.
Can't
That's
take
it
that
for all
from
of
you.
us. On behalf of our crew and my partner Brock Heward, I'm Kate Scott. This has been another edition of Madden Ultimate Team on EA Sports. It's a win for the Texans, as we'll see you next time from Houston.